Hi guys, my name is Alicia. If you don't know who I am, I make thrifting videos every single week. If you couldn't tell,
we're back!
We finally made it to the pay by the pound store. Oh my god, I've been trying to come here for months.
Decades.
At this point, and for some reason there's always something that has stopped us. So I'm so excited. I've been craving the bins.
I haven't been here in like years. I think 2021 was the last time I was here.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited.
So you know it's gonna be a good trip. We are here quite late. Usually I like to thrift first thing in the morning, but unfortunately we couldn't leave until a bit later, so it's around noon. So hopefully things aren't picked over and hopefully it's not too busy. But I don't know. I'm in the mood today.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're at Thrift Store by the Pound in Mississauga. Highly recommend checking it out. So let's go thrifting. Okay, next up let's do the dresses because I usually have good luck with them, so might as well start off the day good. Ladies' dresses and skirts, exactly what I'm looking for. I looked through all the dresses and skirts and I did not find anything, which is not a good sign. Because like I said, I normally always have luck with them. I did find a few okay pieces. The first one is this really cool Simpsons top. There's nothing special about it, but I just thought that was cool. Since I did like a whole video talking about Simpsons Sears. Found a little Tommy sleeveless blouse, but it's not vintage and it's honestly not that exciting. Then I found this top, which I do actually think it's pretty cool. It's not made in Canada, but the paper tag definitely indicates it's vintage. It definitely feels very like a Y2K vibe, so I think this is the only thing I'm pulling out for now. I just realized that they raised their prices. I'm not surprised, but that is something to consider now. Okay, next up, looking through the ladies' pants. So far I found these French dressing jeans made in Canada, but they are white, which is not really a color I wear as pants or I'm crazy about too much, so I think I'm gonna leave them. Also the quality, it feels a little too stretchy. Okay, the finds have not been great. Could be because we came here later in the day, so let's dive into the men's jeans and hopefully we could find something. Emily, of course, finds the stuffed animals. It's so cute. You're gonna make an emotional bond with them and then you won't be able to leave them. Yeah, I was starting to lose hope in the men's pants, but then I pulled out these cute little women's shorts from Penman's. Not fully vintage, but like probably more Y2K. I like the color and like the cargo style, the stitching, so I think I'll actually grab these. Emily's on a new mission to dress her Build-A-Bear. He's so cute. What do we think of this vintage Alaska t-shirt? Not bad. I don't know how I feel about the rhinestones. It is made in USA. It's got these details here. I think I'm just feeling a little desperate. I'm not sure if I actually like this, but we'll hang on to it. Emily's ready to rob a bank. Okay, we're going through our carts now. Unfortunately, there's not much to go through, but the staff did actually just pick these up for me, which are actually pretty cool. They're like these Cherokee cargos, but they have the little ties at the bottom with a wide leg, which I feel like is pretty in right now. And they're like cargos, 100% cotton. Yeah. That's a cute skirt. Emily found this skirt for me, vintage VI Petites. Very like boho vibes, so definitely grab that. Trying on these sandals, and they're actually the perfect fit, so I think I'm gonna get them. And Emily approves, so that's always a good sign. Okay, Emily found this skirt, and she was gonna get it, but it's not her size, so I might end up getting it. And then Emily just found this cute little top. I love the colors of it. It's very like sporty, and it's made in Canada. Okay, back in the change room. I just wanted to try a few things on just to make sure I actually want to get them. Okay, this is the Bahamas shirt, really cute. I love the font and I love the colors. It's very like sporty Y2K. Literally have to hold up my pants so they don't fall off, but this is the other little Y2K long sleeve. Very cute. These are the little shorts. They actually fit me really well. I love like the cut of them and how the leg's a little bit loose. So I think I'll get them. Okay, these pants are actually a lot cuter than I was expecting. I love the wide leg, but they do like cinch. So let's see how that looks like. Okay, this is the leg, cinched and uncinched. Really cute. Honestly, I think I like the uncinched, but even with that little tassel, it's quite cute. Okay, I think that's everything I'm gonna try on for now. So you guys are gonna have to stick around to see the rest of the things I end up picking up and how I end up fully like styling them.
Which one can you read?
Quelles sont les différentes régions des États-Unis? That means what are the different regions of the United States?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sick.
Who discovered America? I can read that.
Wow.
How real? Oh, how did the Indians of America live? Something like that.
Slay.
You ready to go with your child?
My son.
Emily, how do we do?
I am so happy about him. We did actually not bad, pretty good.
Yeah.
Made it worth it.
There wasn't that much stuff, but I mean, I still came out with like a pretty decent bag, and I feel like I love thrift stores that by the pound because I always buy things that I would never buy at Value Village, so it kind of gives you an opportunity to like experiment. So stick around at home for the haul. So I'm back from Thrift Store by the Pound. Before we get into the haul, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who left a comment on last week's video where I was asking you guys for suggestions. There were so many people who commented such nice things, and it was honestly like so nice to read, so thank you. And anyone who did leave like some criticism or some suggestions, I'm definitely gonna start implementing them, and I really appreciate your guys' feedback on that. A lot of people suggested to do a little bit more styling with the try-on, so I did implement that in this video a little bit more than I normally do, so stay tuned for that. For the haul, I ended up paying $16.74, which is obviously super cheap considering that got me 6 different items, meaning that each item comes out to about $2.80, so literally under $3. That is honestly unheard of from any thrift store these days. So it is such a good deal and is the reason why I encourage everyone to check this store out. That actually reminds me, I did end up meeting a viewer there who decided to check it out because they watched my videos, which was super cool. They were super nice, so shout out if that was you. It's always so nice meeting you guys in real life, so don't hesitate to say hi if you ever see me at the thrift store. But let's get into this haul. It's a pretty interesting one because like I said, you can really experiment when you're paying this cheap for items. You guys might notice when I'm at Value Village, I pick up a lot of really similar items. Similar stuff over and over again because those are staples, and when you're paying like $10 per item, it's a very high risk, so you want to make sure that these are items that are going to sell for sure. So when you're paying only $3, you can definitely take some risks, take some chances, and pick up things that you maybe normally wouldn't, and that's exactly what I did. And I feel like all these pieces are really fun. So let's get started with maybe my favorite find of the whole trip, which are these sandals. These are just these super cute little, almost like a Birkenstock style sandal with like the cork bottom, except these have just a little bit more of a platform, which I think is really nice. But of course, what makes them really unique is this really nice blue suede thick strap across. It has these really cute little cutout little eyelet kind of floral details, and I absolutely love these. I have a pair of Birkenstocks, but they're pretty different, so I kind of was looking for a sandal that was a little bit more of like this strap slip-on kind of thing, and the fact that they have just the perfect little platform makes them so much better. These are by the brand Charlie's. I don't know if you can read that right there, but I did some research into them to kind of see like what era these are from. And it seems like this particular brand of Charlie's doesn't really exist anymore. And the only other pair of Charlie's shoes I could find definitely looked very 90s. So I'm pretty certain that these are actually vintage from the 90s. And they just so happen to fit me perfectly. So I think I am going to actually be keeping these in my wardrobe. And I think they're going to become a staple for summer. I did try to style them in a little bit of a different way. I came across this really cute outfit in a vintage Sears catalog from the 90s where it was overalls paired with sandals. So I tried that look out. I even included the bucket hat and I think it's pretty cute. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments, like let's make this a debate. Sandals and long pants, is it a good combo? Or do you hate it? I personally think you can make it work. So I'm most likely going to be pairing these with probably skirts and like shorts, but I wanted to give that look a try and I can't wait till it gets warm enough where I can actually wear these out and about. Next up, let's move on to the tops. This first one, I don't think I even showed you a clip of it in the thrift store. It was kind of like a last minute pickup just because of how light it was, but I ended up picking up this little top. This is just this little black sheer tank top with a beautiful lace like upper kind of trim and thicker straps. I know lace has made a huge comeback recently, so that is mainly the reason why I picked this one up. But after trying it on, I realized I really like the shape of it. It almost like feels like a corset with like the thickness of the straps. And yeah, I just thought because it was so light, why not pick it up? And it is actually vintage, so I just couldn't pass up on it. Next up for tops is this one. This is this adorable little Bahamas baby tee. It's in this really cute baby blue color with a darker blue collar and like trim on the side with of course Bahamas spelt out on the front in more of like a velvet texture with actually some stars, which I think is really cute. I decided to go with more of like a western look with it with the cutoff shorts and the cowboy boots just because the color of the cowboy boots matched so perfectly with the color of the shirt, and I think it was a pretty cute look. I don't know guys, I'm trying to be really creative with the styling. I'm not like the best at styling. My outfits are pretty simple. Like I'm trying very hard to put some outfits together, so hopefully you guys like them. It is very much a sporty look, which is also kind of like a trend recently. People have been wearing like jerseys as tops, and although this isn't like sport related, I do feel that it gives off that sporty look. And of course this one is made in Canada. I'm not sure if it's like truly vintage, but it's still cute and I thought I'd pick it up. But next up for tops is this one. This is this really nice cream colored long sleeve shirt with this super cute little like floral bedazzled graphic on the front. I just thought it really screamed Y2K and was just like such a fun top. The material, I don't even know how to describe this material. It's a little bit spandexy. It almost feels sporty as well, and it just feels really nice. Like I feel like you could totally wear this in the summer and it wouldn't be like too heavy. And of course the tag was just so good on this one. This one is from the brand Click, made in China, but this is for sure vintage. Like the paper tag gives it away. Moving on to bottoms, I did pick up a couple skirts. The first one being this one. This is this super cute brown, almost like suede textured skirt. It's in a midi length with a really cute asymmetrical hem. And if we flip it to the back, you'll notice there's actually some really fun tassels, which totally give it a Western vibe. Now, I'm not sure if they're meant to just be hanging there or you're supposed to tie it in a certain way, but I feel like you could totally style these in a ton of different ways, like tying one up, tying a couple, some at the back, some at the front. I don't know. I feel like you have a lot of options for this one. Of course, I had to pair it with the cowboy boots to match the Western vibes going on. And this one is actually vintage by the brand VI Petite. I've definitely picked up skirts from this brand before. Vintage, made in Canada, of course. And yeah, just an example of something different that I probably wouldn't necessarily pick up at the thrift store, but still really cute, totally on trend. And Emily's actually the one who found this one for me, so huge shout out to her because she actually ended up finding the other skirt I ended up picking up, which is this black one. This is another midi skirt, this time with this really cool ruffled hem that kind of actually even has a slit on one side. Super unique. Honestly did not realize how cool this skirt was until I tried it on. I went for an all black look with the black boots, the black top, and once again just an item that I feel like is very on trend right now. This one is from the vintage brand Oblique, of course made in Canada. So super cool find. Thank you, Emily, for finding these for me. Next for bottoms, I did end up picking up these shorts. These are these really cute sky blue little cargo style shorts. They're definitely in a bit of a longer length with a high waist and these really nice cargo-esque seams on the front. The back is fairly plain with just some classic pockets. And once again, an item that I wasn't 100% sold on until I tried them on. I feel like the fit is just super, super cute, very on trend. And the sky blue is really growing on me. Like, this is not a color I'd normally pick up, but I do think it's so adorable. Obviously pair this with a t-shirt and a tank and you're good to go. But I did want to experiment a little bit more with the styling, so I threw on a little like striped button down to kind of go for more of that like coastal grandma kind of look. And I think it looked really cute. Even with just like a basic black crew neck. Such a cute little look in the summer when it gets a little bit chillier out. So great find, and this one is from the vintage brand Penman's. Not made in Canada, but I'm assuming this is like a late 90s, early 2000s pair of shorts. And then the very last item I ended up picking up was actually a find by some of the staff. At Thrift Store by the Pound, the staff there are super nice. If you tell them what you're on the hunt for, they'll kind of like pick out pieces for you to see if you like them. And not gonna lie, a lot of the time when they bring stuff to me, let's admit, it's really hard to figure out someone's style, you know, based off of what they're looking for. So most of the time I kind of just like politely decline whatever they find for me. But when they brought over this item, I was like, wait a second, I think you're onto something, because I feel like this item is so on trend right now. And it is this pair of pants. These are these really nice lightweight tan pants, once again in kind of a cargo style with a high waist and really nice wide leg. They've got a little cargo style pocket on one of the legs, but what makes these really unique and really on trend is the little tie-up detail at the cuff. I feel like I've been seeing this detail everywhere, and it's just a fun little detail where you can kind of choose between having the wider leg or cinching it in for the more tapered style. So let me know what you guys prefer. Do you prefer the wide leg on its own with just the little tassels, or do you prefer the cinched in look? So these totally remind me of like a parachute pant that is really big right now, or it's kind of a mixture between that and like the really popular like white linen pants that everyone's wearing. Once again, I did try and pair these with the long striped button down, and I think it totally kind of gave off that like really light and linen kind of vibe. And these are from the vintage brand Cherokee. Once again, not made in Canada, but probably like a Y2K piece, and they're actually dead stock, which is super cool. So I think this was such a good find on the staff's part because I actually ended up coming home with it. So that is the entire haul. As per usual, most of these items are going to be up for sale in my shop, so if you are interested in anything, please send me a DM on Instagram. But if you're not interested in shopping and you're just here for the thrifting content, then consider subscribing and sticking around because I make these videos every single week. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.